Yes, people, how are we doing? Hopefully everyone's good. Welcome to a day in the life of a online fitness coach. I'm not too sure what the title's going to be. Either way, this is going to be a pretty boring video, I'm sorry. My rest days are very basic. I do the exact same thing, which is sit, eat, work, eat, do a bit of cardio, eat, walk, eat, work, go to sleep. It's really not a lot, but to show you a bit of my life, I thought I'd do this. To be fair, today's actually a little bit of a better rest day because we have a meeting with an accountant for a new project, which you might be able to know if you follow me on Instagram. Me and Finn are setting up something quite cool. So we've got an accountant meeting at midday, and I also have my haircut because I get my haircut weekly. And this is pretty shit. So yeah, that's that. Starting off the day with 75 grams of repair. I don't like to have carbs for the first few hours of me being awake. I don't really like to have a meal, to be fair. I just like to crack on with work. So to hit my protein goals, I'll put it on the screen. Literally 75 grams of whey. I don't have it as a paste because at this point in my off season, I couldn't imagine anything worse than trying to have fucking whey paste. So yeah, that's that. But meal one, is it a meal? Protein serving one going down. We are joined by Sanaya Kelly from Sanaya Kelly Fitness, or it used to be, who is making. Sanaya, what are we making?
I'm making cupcakes.
Cupcakes. We're making cupcakes, guys. So trying to resist the temptation, bro. Trying to just binge from meal one. Right, that's that. Gonna have the shake and then I'm gonna crack on with work. Right, welcome to my desk, I guess. A little bit messy, apologies. I probably could have cleaned it a little bit better. I actually did, which is slightly embarrassing. But yeah, basically, this is where I spend the vast majority of my day. As I said, it's going to be a boring video, sorry. But yeah, we've got Harvey's check-in, Harvey Broomhall. So I usually have around 15-ish check-ins a day, sometimes more. That's not including like check-ins on WhatsApp and all that sort of stuff. Like I have 15 like Loom check-ins a day. So basically it's a busy one, as all my days are. I used to always like think, oh, I've got like 6 check-ins today, it's busy. It only gets busier, which is good, but it just means you have to be at your laptop for a long period. So yeah, Harvey's is first. I literally just work through them in ascending order of when they sent them through. So Harvey checked in with me at like 5 a.m, 6 a.m, and then it'll literally be a case of getting through them. I then get back to the ones that checked in from the day before from the States, because I have a fair few clients from the States now, which is quite cool. And I literally just work my way through them. I usually do about an hour of work, and then it'll be a case to be fair, technically, I'll tell a lie. I will do 1 to 2 check-ins while sipping on my soon-to-be HydroFlow. Reese 10, important in the morning to be hydrated, so I always make sure to get in a good amount of water and HydroFlow. Once I've drank about 1.5 litres, including the shake, so that's probably about 1 litre of this, and then half a litre of the shake that's already down. I will go and get a coffee, just for a little bit of caffeine. That'll also be a little bit after the time that I've woken up. I'm not a massive fan of having caffeine, and to be fair, no one should be a fan of having caffeine the second they wake up. In line with circadian rhythm and in general kind of cortisol response, but that's science, geeky shit that you don't really need to worry about. So yeah, basically gonna crack on with work now. Hour or so, do a bit of cardio, have my first meal, then go to the accountants, and we'll take you through that. So yeah, cool. Right guys, so I am the worst athlete ever because work got a little bit on top of me, and I shouldn't probably walk away without speaking, so I'm going to say that again. Right guys, so I am the worst athlete ever because work got a little bit busy, and I'm actually going to do my cardio later. I would never do that in a prep because Clen, T3, T4, Yohimbine, injectable carnitine, GH, all that sort of stuff. Lipolytics are important within a prep to do your cardio fasted. However, because I am not in prep, I usually on rest days do my cardio, usually in the mornings, but because of the accountant meeting, I was like, I'm a little bit, to be fair, I'm a bit autistic. Am I allowed to say that? I think I'm allowed to say that. I'm a little bit autistic when it comes to like my routine. So the fact that I was filming has already put me back a little bit, and I was like, I need to do a bit more of my like check-in work. So I didn't do my cardio, I'm gonna do it later. Which, to be fair, like, it's probably not the best start. Like, oh, I'm gonna do my cardio, I'm gonna do it later. But if the pros are, if I do it later, play a game of FIFA while I do it. Because I would never play a game of FIFA in the morning. I'd feel incredibly, like, unproductive. But if I do it later on, I can just play a game of FIFA and make cardio go a little bit easier because I would have done all my work. So yeah, just prepping my first meal. This is 160 grams of sourdough, which I split up into two. This is obviously not toasted, and the toaster's behind the camera, so you're going to not be able to see me for a moment, or you might be able to see me, you might be able to see my shoulder. I'm also having 2 turkey rashers, so the Matson's turkey rashers, absolutely elite macros. Sanaya showed me them in prep last year, so here we are. And then I've got 3 eggs and 250 grams of liquid egg whites, which I think egg whites are like the most not misunderstood, I don't know if that's the right word, but like probably the most like overhated thing. Like people hate egg whites because I think they just abuse them in prep, and then they always say like they don't digest well. Egg whites and eggs, I think, should be able to digest well as long as you're not like doing no steps and doing nothing. So like, yeah, it always seems to digest well for me, but maybe I'm just lucky or whatever, especially within an off season with pretty high food, because even though it's a rest day, it's still a bit over 4,000 calories. So yeah, first meal, like I said, is technically this, but it's not. It's like my second actual meal, but the first meal is just a protein serving, which is that. But yeah, otherwise, good morning. Literally, I've already done 8 check-ins at this point, and it's just after 11, which is sound. So yeah, all is good, to be fair. All is good. Right guys, so first meal, as we can see, the eggs, sourdough, I'm only joking. There we go. Peaked to perfection. I also completely forgot to mention, because I'm obviously, hopefully you can see, an assisted athlete, you have to take your assistants. So yeah, this is slow-acting insulin Lantus. I take 10 IUs on rest days, I take 20 IUs on training days. I've already done, on rest days, I do 1.5 IUs of GH upon week. It's just to get it into my system. This goes with pretty much like the first carb meal. Slow-acting insulin, it doesn't really peak like aggressively, so you can really do it whenever. But this is just to take off. It's almost as a prophylactic, just to take stress off the body. My rest day carbs aren't that high, but they're still enough to the point where I like just to have some in my system. Just from I said, almost from a prophylactic standpoint. So yeah, 10 IUs of Nova Rapid, 10 IUs of Lantus, no Nova Rapid today. However, this runs out at, if you can see, there we go. This runs out at 12 IU. I have 12 IU left. So do I do an extra 2 IU? Gonna be fucking jacked tomorrow, bro. 12 IU going in. Awful angle. Sorry, guys. So yeah.
It's not open. Hello.
Hello, Bear. How you doing? You okay? Bear, come say hello. Absa, do you want to say hello to the vlog? Yeah, come on. Come say hello. Get in the camera.
Oh, hi.
You have to dip down.
Oh, hi.
You still can't see her.
Hi.
There we are. That's
Nice
my
to
mum.
meet you.
Yeah, that's my mum, guys. If you don't like for my mum, then disappointing. On the way to go to the accountant, obviously I've got to get this meal in. So, yeah, getting in the meal. Unfortunately, the cupcakes are not for me.
Get your mouth off of them.
Sanaya's going to tell me off. Can I have 1?
No.
2?
No. Can't have any.
Can't have any. Unfortunate, guys. So yeah, get his meal in. Got the overlap on. Roy's advice to Guy Nacho, going back to predictions. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really watch. I don't know about you guys. If you're watching me, you're watching bodybuilding content. But I don't like to watch bodybuilding content, so I am watching Stick to Football. Make it make sense. Continue watching bodybuilding content, guys, because if not, then I'm going to be out of a job. Oh, sorry. I'm never going to do that. Quote me. If I ever walk off and act like I'm not going to go get my camera, then bye, mum. See you later. So yeah, if I ever walk off and act like I'm not going to grab my camera, please, someone has permission to kill me, end my life. Right, we're joined in the. Oh. Oh my god! I thought it was. Fucking hell! I thought it was in neutral. We're joined, this is what I was going to say, in my brum brum car. I've never actually done a car update. I got a BM M2 comp. I got this a few years back, all black. It's got some cool little extras as well. I like it. If you don't like it, then cool. I might get a clip of my car, but it's dirty, it needs to clean, so I might get it cleaned afterwards. Either way, accountant meeting done, pretty sound. Good to see Finn as well, which was always nice. Just literally running through getting another business set up, which is always stress. It took about an hour, and I'm now going to be late to my hairdresser, so I need to wrap this up. Right, that's that. We'll catch you and I'll have a better trim. Trim acquired. I was growing it out for a good amount of time, and then it was getting really annoying, so I basically got it a little bit shorter, but it's not that different. Sanaya's not allowed to be on the video, apparently, because she says she's ugly, which I've reminded her, she's not ugly, she's beautiful. Therefore, I'm going to show her on the video. Sanaya, come on, don't be scared.
I'm good here.
You okay?
Yeah.
You okay? Aww. She's camera shy. It looks like it's zoomed in. I don't think it is. So yeah, next meal going down. We have 100 grams of, yeah.
I'm
Sanaya's stuck. Are you stuck?
stuck. Yeah, I can't move the seat.
Oh, you stuck?
Okay, I got it.
This might be for a different video. You know those stuck videos? You know those stuck videos?
Step where I'm stuck.
Step bro, I'm stuck. How do you even know that? Anyway, next meal, 100 grams of oats, 70 grams of whey, 10 grams of dark chocolate, and 100 grams of fruit, aka probably less because I get annoyed about how much fruit, like how voluminous fruit is. So I basically just go, that'll be enough, and it's usually less. So it's gonna be shredded tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, that's that. I'll show you the meal, and then I'm gonna eat the meal. Hello, so we are back. The meal has been assembled. Not that oats take long to assemble. We have said bowl of oats with fruit and whey. That's that. I always find it funny, you know, when people like have perfect food presentation, and maybe it's come deep into an off season at this point, that I don't really seem to care. But I never really have been. Like, even when food gets low, I just eat the food. I don't really think anything more of that. So I'm sorry if the food isn't so enjoyable and I'm like making a cool edit or putting the camera and doing stuff and all that sort of stuff. It's a bowl of oats, okay? How nice can you make a bowl of oats? It's okay. It's food. Sound. Right guys, so it is currently 10 minutes past 6 o'clock, as you might be able to see by the fantastic Trent Alexander-Arnold wallpaper that was against Man United 2019-2020. This was before Virgil van Dijk scored a header. But we are back for another meal.
Another one.
Believe it or not, another meal. Shock. Yeah, basically spent the last pretty much 2.5 hours cracking on with work. Everything is all finished now, which is great. I say everything that's immediate. So check-in wise, I've got a call with Jacob. So Jacob Tipper, my co-coach, client, and very good chum. That's what we'll go with. Yeah, so I've got a call with Jacob just to run through pretty much coaching for the last week. We have like a weekly little catch up where we just literally see kind of how things are, any things that we need to change, like business strategies. It sounds more professional than it is, but in reality, we literally just have a bit of a catch up and see kind of how things are. Otherwise, everything else is splendid. It's been a good rest day so far. I always have rest days as like almost days to just catch up on stuff when it comes to like miscellaneous stuff that isn't just the check-ins. So I need to make a group chat for my client meetup for next month. Obviously had that #secret project meeting today. And then otherwise, everything is great. I've just realised, if I'm not mistaken, there is zero, vegetable oil. There's no garlic olive oil anymore. Well, it used to be here. Sanaya must have finished it. Guys, I'm going to be shredded tomorrow. There's no garlic olive oil. My off season's over. So meal is 100 carb through rice, and then literally 56 grams of protein from chicken, and it usually is 8 ml of oil. But there's no oil, guys. What am I going to do? This is not good. I also need to go shopping. We need to go for a food shop. So it's a busy day. It always is. So yeah, that's that. So either way, I'm going to get into this meal. I'm going to have this, call Jacob, and then cardio food shop, finish off, make the group chat, a few other bits and bobs, get started with a startup plan ready for tomorrow. Sick. Right. Gonna be shredded tomorrow with the no olive oil. Face is gonna instantly just suck up. Hello, so we are sat on my, if I can wheelie, exercise bike that was bought for my grandma about 14 years ago. It doesn't turn on, and my grandma's passed away since. Best thing she left me. Thanks, Gran. That was horrible. Rest in peace, Loretta. Yeah, she did die, but I've got a bike, which is something. So yeah, about to crack on. I do cardio daily. I haven't been doing it as often, so I technically haven't been doing it daily. But due to my knee injury, I couldn't do cardio for a little bit of time, just because it would inflame my knee. And my knee still isn't great. It's been 12 weeks today, but I want to do cardio because especially with my body weight going up. Like, I don't want to just be getting unfit, and also it's some blood flow to my legs, which is never going to be a bad thing. So yeah, that is something at least. So 20-ish mins, aka one game of FIFA. Yeah, I'll show you my team if you want. And then also, what do we think about the decorations behind me? Charizard, Squirtle, Coach of the Year that I won for having the most wins in one show at the A1 Classic, and then my Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. Crazy. So yeah, I'm not too sure if anyone who watches this plays FIFA, but I'm currently sat with 3.3 million coins. Coaching money goes straight onto packs by the looks of things. And then this is the current team. So let me spin it round. Apologies for any poor audio. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Not too bad. Thinking of buying Mbappe. So the midfield of Sissoko and Gravenberch, two very similar looking blokes. Can't say any more because I'll probably get cancelled. Virgil van Dijk and Varane, Maicon right back. Hansen, Pateles, Darwin Núñez and Harry Kewell, soon to be. Kylian Mbappe left wing probably. But I'm washed. I need to give up playing FIFA. Every year I say the same. My girlfriend says, Reece, stop buying FIFA because you don't have time to play it, and when I do play it, I'm shit. And nothing's changed. I just get worse every single time I play it. Every single year I play FIFA, I get worse because I don't have time to play, and I get beat by people that in my head I shouldn't get beat by, but I should because I'm so much worse than I used to be a few years ago when I actually had time to play video games every day. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, great call with Jacob. No complaints really, like when it comes to like how things have been so far. Like, it's been class, to be fair. Jacob's one, like, not to get too cringy, but Jacob's one like very positive thing. Like, this year's been fantastic, but like Jacob's one like really positive thing to come from this year in regards to like how well he did, how well he's doing coaching wise, how we get on, and it's been like an absolute pleasure to oversee. And to be fair, like, it's been really cool to see like the rate of progress that somebody's made. Not only is he a fantastic bodybuilder, but he will be a fantastic coach. He kind of already is, but he'll only get better. And as a result, I think it's going to be very exciting from like a business standpoint and also from a personal standpoint. Like, seeing that sort of rate of progression is always fucking cool, especially when like I invest a lot into my clients. So when I see them do well, I'm like, sick. So yeah, life is good. Life is good. Anyway, got into a game. The game's already going to be done by the time you watch this video, but hopefully I'll win. If not, I'm just going to get angry. But then it makes your heart rate go up higher. So therefore, does it make cardio easier if your heart rate goes up from bullshit that happens on FIFA? Maybe. So yeah, not too sure. Anyway, I lost.
No.
We walking.
It's got 15%.
What, battery?
Yeah.
We'll be quick then. We're walking. Let's walk and talk.
Go then.
Hello everybody. We are now in Tesco. I never thought I'd see the day that I start videoing myself in a supermarket, but I guess here we are. Fun fact about this Tesco, my ex-girlfriend, or one of my ex-girlfriends, used to work here. So it'd be a great time to bump into her with my current girlfriend on video. Sophie, where you at? God, someone will end up finding her as well. No, someone will end up finding her. Anyway, sure. This is our weekly food shop. Sanaya is going to be the camera girl, so if it's really shaky, it's because she's still got the cleanliness system from how much Tom gave her last year when she was prepping. Sorry. Anyway, normal food shop, nothing really that we need to say. We'll show you bits and bobs that we get. We get the same food every week. I get the same food every week. Sanaya decides to get different foods based off what she fancies. Like, she doesn't even know what she's having for dinner tonight. So, yeah. Did you turn the top mic on?
Yeah.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Hello, that is the shop done. 9 o'clock, this is probably the latest I think we've ever shopped. So now I better cook up my dinner fast, alright? That's the only job that you have as a female, to cook the male food. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Ain't that right? Any girl's already cooked off the video. They've not got past the, what are you doing step, bro? So they would have clicked off on there. Food secured. Sanaya saved like 20 quid. Should have got more food. We'll go through a bit of a unboxing when we get home.
This is what Reese is having for dinner.
This is what Sanaya decided on getting. Pepperoni, the pepperoni and salami pizza. That's what Sanaya's getting. Okay, meet you back at the home. Bye bye. Mic on. Is my mic on? Hello. Yeah, my mic's on. Right, we're back at HQ, aka the house. I'm gonna go through an unboxing, aka an unpacking. Jason sourdough buns, the best buns on the market, best buns in the game, bro. Yeah, I have these with my final meal on training days. We also have a countless amount of Tesco's finest. It is actually Tesco's finest. I was going to say like Tesco's finest. Tesco's finest sourdough. This is my favourite sourdough by an absolute mile. Finley Roberts, one of my clients, told me that Sainsbury's sourdough is the best. Absolutely awful opinions. I'm not one to really have like arguments about food, but I definitely am when it comes to sourdough. And I was having sourdough before it became a hype, like in the summer. I was having it like a good amount of time ago, like about a year ago now, that I've had it in my diet. We have brown onions for Sanaya. You'll notice that my food, I get a lot of the same. Sanaya gets a lot from a variety standpoint.
For you, those onions, for your fajitas.
Well, I'll be damned. You got me. Neville's, Gary Neville's, tortilla wraps. I have fajitas on my rest days, basically a lot of wraps and a good amount of rice, because as you'll probably tell, I haven't had that much food on rest days. I like to backload my food, so I have like pretty much like shake 3 meals of around like 80 to 100 carb, and then I have pretty much a good amount of carbs to challenge today. Because if not, like 126 kilos, I would wake up the following day at like 115. We then have the all-rounder potatoes. Okay, they're not great, they're just all-rounders. A bit like me, jack of all trades. Because mental week I'm okay, open bodybuilding I'm okay, and custom I'm okay. Yeah, that's that. I'm not great either. Iceberg lettuce, bro. What's it, dieting? We then have Sanaya's sweet corn, which she doesn't even have.
You don't need to show them, right?
Sanaya's bananas. And then we have more onions. We have red onions this time. And then we have some shavers, some razors for
My pubic hair.
pubic hair. Moving on. What?
You're fucked up, bro.
What are you fucked up, bro? Right, anyway. Oat milk for some lovely lattes. Which tonight, is it even a latte?
No, it's just an Americano with a dash of oat milk.
That's what I make. Eggs.
Careful, because people will get angry at us that they're not free range.
Yeah, I messaged me off that saying like, bro hates chickens. I'm not eating enough of them.
Is that what I messaged someone? I was like,
Yeah.
we have so many eggs, like...
Apparently it's an issue if you don't have free range eggs.
It is, to
means
be
that-
fair. Like, it is like...
It means we're supporting chickens being molested and abused for their eggs.
Well,
However,
is they're going to be bought anyway.
yeah, I eat enough chickens as I don't really care. There's one animal that I think like definitely I abuse myself. It's a chicken. Okay, sorry chickens. Sorry chickens, not chickens. We have our garlic infused olive oil. We didn't have this earlier. Didn't have it in my meal. I need to just neck 10 grams out. Olive oil spray. And then Jesus Christ, and I've got about 1 million yogurts. Do you make these yogurts? About 7 of these. Some cheese for again Sanaya, and then some Maggi sauce, which was for both of us, but mostly Sanaya. Do you guys find it crazy? We actually go halves and like we take it in turns, but all of this is for Sanaya. It's mental.
It says if we actually break down the cost, your sourdough bread costs £3 a load. Your chicken
Sweet
costs me
potato
£10
chips,
a day.
And then we have 4 blocks of chicken breast, some beef mince, and then some dark chocolate. That's everything, I'm pretty sure.
And your dark chocolate, that
dark
costs
chocolate.
£3.
No, so I don't get so angry. It's nice to Cambridge. Try to Cambridge this stuff. It's a bit embarrassing. Yeah, stabbing it. Nibble. Yeah, that's that, guys. I'll show you the meal that I'm having. Otherwise, that is our food shop for the week. We get a few little bits and bobs from other places because that's just Tesco. I only really go there to try and bump into Sophie. So, yeah, it'd be so weird if she was watching this. That's so weird. I'm sorry.
Or weird just even mentioning that.
I probably am. So yeah, that's that. Catch you guys in the next clip. So I started this, and then Sanaya just picked the camera and grabbed it off me. So yeah, good amount of carbs. Going in 4 wraps, which is like 120 carb. A good amount of rice, but that's not all the rice I'm gonna have. Like, well, no, that's rice for me for the next few days. So I'm gonna probably have about, I'd like to say 80 carbs. So it's about 200 carb total in this meal, and then chicken, peppers, onions, and some lettuce, and then we have some sauces. So yeah, this is like my final like proper meal on the rest days. It was actually Sanaya's idea a few weeks back, and I was like, I like me some fajitas. So We've been having it now for the last like few weeks. Sanaya's having a pizza and sweet potato chips. Sanaya, show your meal. What's the macros in that, bro?
It's just protein, bro.
Just protein, bro. Just pro fats. You want pro fats? Pro fats. There's nothing, just protein. Salami and no carbs. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna crack on and have the meal. Not a lot I can really say. Sound? So. Hello everybody. Good evening. And also good night. I've got another 75 grams of whey to get in, and that is the total rest day's worth of calories consumed, which is sound. Food is in a pretty good spot now because I've gone from being pretty much like force feeding at like 7,000 calories at like 133, 134 kilos to then doing my little pre-prep diet that got prematurely ended because of my knee injury, which was a bit frustrating because I couldn't really move, to then holding body weight / like very, very slightly like pushing things up, but nothing major. And for the first time, like bodybuilding wise, it's definitely like the least aggressive I've been in regards to food, in regards to training. Like my training is as intense as it always is, but because I can't stiff leg deadlift or do my legs, my overall fatigue's like a lot lower, and I feel like my upper body's responding at like a really, really good rate, which is nice. So basically, and I should rationalize and say why I'm actually, I don't know if you can tell, I'm sat on the floor, bro. I don't know how to put the camera on the tripod without potentially fucking it up. And Sanaya has just come in, and I didn't really want to ask her, so I thought I'd just sit on the floor. And then we're also joined by the earliest Christmas tree you will ever see, or definitely I've ever seen.
Late.
I don't think, Sanaya says it's late, but I don't think I've ever seen a Christmas tree and it's not been like either right at the end of November or December. And it's like December 14th, I think.
3 years in a row. 12th I did it.
12th, Sanaya did it like last year. So next year, the 1st of November, okay?
I wanted it to be this
The day after Halloween, that's what we're going to do.
Now I've got the stuff, I can do it.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's the video, guys. I'm guessing if you've got to this part of the video, you probably have enjoyed it. So please, let me know, because I actually enjoyed filming today. I actually thought it was quite good fun. And if you do want to see anything different, let me know. I think I'm just going to do like a video a week. I've got a few videos that I've already done, a few videos to come out. And especially, I think, like, in this sort of next 8 to 12 weeks until prep starts, I might as well make the most out of actually, like, having energy, being like happy, should we say, and not just being depressed that I'm eating nothing and feeling like shit. So yeah, that's pretty much that. But everything else is all good with me. Life is good, training's good, knee is not good, but I would say it's getting better. It's really not, but I'm hoping it is going to get better. And otherwise, same sort of stuff. Exciting things to come with obviously the hashtag secret project, all that sort of stuff. And genuinely, it's been a great day. So that is a day in the life of me on a rest day. As I said at the start of the video, it's not that fun to probably speak about because it's literally just eating. Well, you already know, you've already watched it. I don't need to explain. So yeah, that's that. But like, comment, subscribe, share, all that sort of stuff. And then from me, cool. Goodbye. See you later.